Is that a bird?
No, it's a plane.
Nah.
Nah, man, it's Captain Kurt.
Oh, wait till you see Captain Kurt. You're gonna be like, fuck.
Ooh, it's Wednesday. Happy hump day. Man, I had to get on here and make a little video. I spoke on this last night, but I feel like a lot of people aren't going to see it because it was a long live, man, and it's towards the middle of the live. I wanted to talk about YouTube, and I've had a couple people reach out to me and kind of ask me, yo, is it hard to do YouTube? Should I do YouTube? And I have an answer. My answer is do what you want to do. Don't let other people change your opinion on doing something that you love. You could be really good at YouTube. You could be really good at creating content. You could be a really good editor, and don't let somebody stop that. A couple people ask me, what type of content should I make? What should I do? If you're asking that question, chances are you should not be doing YouTube. You should probably step back for a second, reevaluate what you want to do, and then proceed. I've seen a lot of new artists in the genre, in the country rap genre, come up and start to develop a skill. And a lot of these people are doing it all on their own. They don't have no distributing company, no editors, no this, no that. They're just doing it out of the love of creating content, creating music. And if you're not doing it for that reason, you're gonna fail. You know what I mean? I had to step back and reevaluate what I was doing and why I was doing it and what I needed to change. And you got to do that sometimes. You got to take a personal inventory about yourself and the decisions that you're making. Nobody is going to make those decisions for you. Nobody is going to look through your inventory on how you're doing things, and it doesn't work like that. People don't care about others on how they feel. They don't care about what you're doing, what makes you happy. It doesn't make them happy, so to them it's dumb. My point is there's no way that you can go to somebody else and ask them if what you're making is worth it, because it's probably not worth it to them. Is it worth it to you? And if it is, continue doing what you're doing. Don't let somebody else change your path. Don't let somebody else detour you down the road that you're traveling on. Don't go over here because that's what everybody else is doing. Don't stop doing what you're doing because nobody likes what you're doing. If you like what you're doing, that's all that matters. I really enjoy welding. I didn't know how to weld. I got out of my comfort zone and tried something different because I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool that you could put two pieces of metal together with electricity. I thought that was badass. So I invested my time. I looked into how to weld, and I paid attention. I did my homework, and now I'm a welder. You know what I mean? So people that say, oh, stay in your own lane, do your own thing, they're right. But sometimes you don't know what your thing is until you try new things. If you're thinking about doing YouTube, give it a shot. Try it out. You're either going to fail at it, it's not going to be something that you want to do, or you're going to be really successful at it and badass at it. That's the only two options. You're either going to be good at it or you're going to suck. You know what I mean? There's no in between. But I'll say this, we got to stop letting other people deter us from doing things, period. Like, just because other people say things and get upset with you because of something you're doing and something you appreciate doesn't mean that you have to stop doing it. People have different opinions. We all have different opinions. Most of us are not going to agree, and it is what it is. But don't let somebody's opinion stop you from doing what you love. For real. That goes for artists, that goes for content creators, that goes for anyone really. If you cut your grass a certain way and the neighbor doesn't agree with how you cut your grass, does that mean you change the way you cut your grass? No. That's how you know how to do it. That's the way you feel comfortable doing it, and that's what you do. As long as you're not hurting anybody else or putting anybody else's life in danger, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? If you want to make videos all day about people, that's what you want to do, man, and I can't knock you for that. You know what I'm saying? Just know that karma is a motherfucker, and karma will come around when you least expect it. Karma will come around when you don't need any more problems. So that's kind of what I live by, man. I'm going to do me. I'm going to continue to do me. If anything, I'm just going to go harder, because I realized over the last week or so that just because somebody else doesn't like what I'm doing doesn't mean that I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy what I'm doing regardless of another person. And man, it sucks because nowadays everybody wants to see somebody fail. And I say that when I say everybody, I mean the overall crowd. Like, you could have 500 people in a room with one person dancing, and you might get 3 or 4 people clapping their hands for him. But when that person becomes a dancer for the Super Bowl halftime show, or they're in a music video, or they already have found success doing what they do, they get mad support. They'll have the whole 500 people out there clapping, woo-hoo, woo-hoo. It sucks, man. I shared something the other day on my Instagram, and it shows, like, when you start doing this, you're all alone, man. You ain't got no support. When you start making content, you start trying to change your life for the better, you're doing something different, whether you quit your job and go find another job, the support isn't really there anymore. The support for growth is gone. It's non-existent. Once you've grown and you're being successful, the support starts to come, and that sucks. You know, I really understand when content creators, artists, people in general say, yo, those are my number one supporters. I get what they mean by that. Those are the people that have rode with you from day one, since the time they met you or the time they found your content, and they have never strayed away from you. They're there with you. And it's hard to find people like that nowadays. Shout out to all the people that are like that. You guys are literally what help people continue to go forward in life. I know I say don't let other people control what you're doing. Don't let other people change your path in life. But people hurt other people, man. How do they say it? Hurt people hurt people. And that's facts. You know, somebody that's afraid to do YouTube, somebody that's afraid to make music will be the biggest critic on how crappy your content is or how crappy your music is. If you think you could do it better, by all means, dog, get on it. Do what you got to do. And I wish more people in this YouTube community supported one another. Like, I wish some of the content creators were a little bit more supportive to other content creators. But I understand why they aren't, you know? I don't know, man. I really wanted to just get on here and make sure that everybody that's watching this knows that you got supporters out here. Even if you haven't started doing something yet, just know once you start doing it, people will support you. You know, do what you love. There's a lot of other people out here that love what you do. And you might not think it, you might not believe it, but try it. Put a video out. Make some content. Make some music. Whatever it is that you love, do it. And you'll get support. It might not be from all over, but you're going to get some support, man. And feed off of that. Feed off of your supporters. See that you got support. Somebody asked me yesterday about a welding video. Hey, you going to get your welding videos back up? I'm going to put one at the end of this video. It's not a whole bunch, but it's something that I was doing today at work. And I'm going to try to make more content while I'm at work. I'm working at work. You know what I mean? So, and I do that because I realize that my supporters love what I do. Regardless of all the hate that I might get, my supporters are there with me. They're riding with me. And I'm going to support my supporters. Y'all want welding videos? I'll get them out. Y'all want mixtapes? I'll get them out. I enjoy doing this. I have the tools to do it. I have the platform to do it. And I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not going to let anybody change my views of my goal. I'm not going to let anybody cloud my judgment on what I'm doing. I'm my biggest critic. I beat myself up all the time, and I know that I'm doing what I love, and that's all that matters. So, and when I say love, I don't mean like, oh, I'm in love with what I'm doing. I'm doing what makes Kurt happy. What makes me happy at the end of the night when I close my eyes and lay down, the only person I could answer to is myself and my higher power, right? I do a personal inventory every night. Could I have done things better today? Could I have treated somebody better today? Was I the best person I could be today? And if I answer yes at the end of every night, yes, I did everything I could do today to be a good man, and I could fix this, fix that, that's all that matters. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to keep bringing y'all content. I love y'all. I appreciate everybody that supports me. I appreciate everybody that doesn't support me, because it just pushes me to work harder and to prove to myself, but to prove to everybody else that you're not going to change what I'm doing because you have an opinion. I'll respect your opinion, but I'm going to keep doing me. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And remember, be nice to one another. And I want to leave you with this. I just want you to remember that there's going to be people that like what you're doing, and there's going to be people that hate what you're doing. There's going to be people that support you and people that discourage you. Understand that. Recognize the ones that support you, and screw the ones that are trying to deter you from doing what you love. Do what you love, stay true to yourself, and you'll be all right. I love y'all.